In December last year, we lost our beautiful niece Sophie. She was only 3 years old and she didn't wake up from her nap on a December afternoon. Even though she was very, very young, she left in us a strong commitment towards nature. She loved trees, she loved birds, butterflies, and she planted a little seed in our souls. So we're doing this campaign in her honor, and you can also help make it your own. In Florida, we have a little bird that is endangered. It's the Florida scrub jay. It's the only endemic bird of Florida, so it only lives in certain parts of Florida. This specific bird gathers certain type of acorn from the scrub oaks, but they cannot possibly find all the little acorns that they buried, so they on their own are reforesting and replanting their own habitat. It's a beautiful, brave little bluebird that is threatened by the overdevelopment of many of its habitat. Unfortunately for the bird, it's very docile and it becomes friends with humans. And humans, even though most of them do not want to harm the bird, start feeding the bird, and the bird starts getting nutrition that is not normal to their normal diet, so they start breeding in off-season. So when the little birds are born and they hatch, the normal caterpillars and insects and seeds that they would eat are not in nature. What we want is for them to have their own habitats without the intervention of humans. We found that there's a gap in land protection. The government does some land protection, but they are focused on huge parcels of land. And we find that there are very little small parcels of land and small lots that nobody protects. And that's the space that we're trying to fill. We're trying to come in, identify those small pieces of land and protect those. Once you make your contribution through this site, we will include you in naming either a special tree that is in the land that we're preserving, or in naming a particular lot with the name of the person that you are doing this in honor of. You can do it in your own name, in your children's names, in a family member that has passed away, and you will be honoring their memory forever. Sophie planted a seed in our soul for preserving nature. This time we're protecting the scrub jay's land and the trees for the birds, but eventually we'll come up with more campaigns and more work that need to be done to preserve lands and to preserve habitats.